Hello everyone, this is Abhishek Yadav and today I am going to do the database lab experiment 1. So the basic schema is given here. We have to make 4 tables and this should be the basic schema, and the 4 tables should appear somewhat like this, and although we are not going to insert the details this time, so let's begin. So here we have the first thing is to make the table, and the second one is to add the column level constraint. So I have done both at the same time. The create table, customer detail, and the customer ID. The number. So customer ID is the first column, as you can see. Customer ID. So we have made the first column name as customer ID. Create table is used to create the table, and this table name, customer ID, which will take the input numbers, and it is have constraint primary key. Primary key means that it should be unique and not null. Login name, this is the second column name, which will take the input varchar with the limits 20. No more than 20 words will be taken. Register date, this is the third column name and it will take the input date. Similarly, email takes the input varchar with limit 20. Customer type takes the input varchar with limit 20. First name takes the input varchar with limit 20. Last name takes the varchar with limit 20. And we presented the first table is created. Similarly, for the second table, the car ID number, it will take the input number and it is also set to primary key. And register number will take the input varchar with limit 20 and not null. So it is compulsory that we must fill this to insert a data. So register number is important. Without filling this, we cannot fill the details. Second is color. This is the column name, varchar limit 20, and it should also be not null. Car type varchar not null. The second column is also created. The third column, price details, car ID primary. The input will be primary number and it is primary key. Similarly for the second and the last one. So the third query is to declare the customer ID and car ID as a foreign key. As we can see here, customer ID and car ID should interconnect. It should relate to these other databases. So the query will be alter table booking detail add constraint, and this is the constraint name which I have given, foreign key on the on booking which car ID, and it will refer to the car details table which have car ID as its column. So this will be our foreign key and this is our primary key of the car details. Similarly for the second time, as we have to do the same for the customer ID. So in the booking, the customer cust ID will be our foreign key, and in customer detail, cust ID will be our primary key, which will relate each other to show the connected database, connected data. The fourth query is to add a constraint so that the email should not be unique. So simple alter table customer detail, in which we have to do customer detail add constraint. This is my new constraint, the constraint name which I am giving myself. If you don't give it, the automatically system will allocate it. So it will be unique and on which column, email. Table altered. The next one is change data type of the color attribute to char. So it was already in varchar 20. Now we have to change to char. So the command will be alter table, the table name, modify color, and what we want to give. Now we want to give into char, so with limit 20. So it is char 20. Ensure name field should not be null. So we will use the command alter table name, and then we will modify login name, and with varchar 20, which is not null. We have added the constraint not null. Avoid the redundant entry of the registration number column by adding appropriate constraint to the column. So we will alter the table with the table name, add constraint. The constraint name we will be giving with unique registration number. This is the column name, which should not be which should be unique, so that no redundancy of entry should be there. The next one is remove the email column in the customer table. So we will alter table drop column email, add email column in the customer table, alter table customer detail, add email varchar 20. It is self-explanatory. Alter the table name, we will add email with varchar 20. Rename column date of birth as date of birth, DOB as date of birth. So alter table, this is the table name, we will rename it to column DOB to date of birth. Drop the unique constraint. So the command will be alter table car detail drop constraint my constraint 3. So already we have given my constraint 3. So as we know the name of this constraint, we can edit it directly without searching in anywhere. We can use it and we can enter it. Alter table, rename the table booking to car booking. Rename booking, simple, we will rename. Give insert delete and update privileges to the next user on booking table. So we will grant the insert delete and update on booking to Abhijit, let's say the second user. The next one is revoke the privileges from the next user. So our next user is Abhijit, so we'll revoke the insert delete update on bookings from Abhijit. So Abhijit will not be able to use this booking database. He will not be able to insert delete or update from the booking database. Thank you.